What's up, Aries? It's your girl Sid from Savy, Sentient, and welcome to your January 2022 general reading. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you all are new here, hello and welcome. If you are not new, welcome back, and thank you all for your support. Alrighty, in the description box, we still have the link to the giveaway. You still have about a good day to enter and possibly win any of the prizes. So that's in the description box along with SavySentient.com, the only place you can book me, and my direct me link, which contains all of my social media, so you can follow me everywhere. Now let's go ahead and get into your reading, Aries. Alright, so y'all know y'all my favorites or whatever. I hope this is a beautiful message for y'all. Hope it helps y'all tremendously. What is the overall energy of this reading for Aries? This is a general reading, so take it as it resonates. If I read it as love and it sounds like your job, then take it as your job, okay? Overall energy for Aries. Overall energy for Aries. Overall energy for Aries. I seen the Four of Cups trying to come out, which is interesting because what actually comes out is the Three of Cups. So the Three of Cups is a card of celebration. This is a card of of having fun with your friends. This is about community as well. This also can indicate a third-party situation in a relationship reading. So if this is about love for you, this can indicate that there's a third party with each cup representing an emotion or a heart, okay? And like I was saying, it was kind of funny that the Four of Cups was actually trying to come out. So some of you all may be feeling some type of disinterest towards any offers because of past situations with third parties. That's just for some of you. That's not for everybody. But let's get some love oracles for you as well. For those of you all, this is definitely a love reading, or this cards can even reference some of the people involved in your situation, not necessarily love. One more, please. All right. Okay. So it really looks like for some of you all that are watching for love, you are kind of playing the field and weighing your options. We have the Passion card. Okay, the Passion card indicates that there is insane chemistry, that you like each other equally, and that you're having fun. We also have the Not Enough card, which is frustrated in a relationship, a lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, and jealousy. And then the last one we have says date, meeting someone new, dating, getting back out there, planning, or setting a date, okay? All right, so with this energy and like the partying kind of energy that the Three of Cups represents, community, it's kind of giving very much like I'm dating here, I'm dating there, I'm trying to see who's the perfect fit for me, or who I vibe with type of energy, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and pull 9 cards for you. I'm seeing that Three of Swords wanting to come out, did come out, but I'm going to put it back and see if it comes back out in the reading, in the spread, okay? All right, so what's going on with Aries this month? All right, at the time that they're watching it, Two of Wands is leading your reading, so definitely choices, decisions to make. Choices and decisions. Emperor in reverse, that's your own energy in the reverse, Aries. And I feel like not too long ago that happened in a reading. Three of Cups coming out again. So with the Emperor in reverse, you may not be feeling quite like yourself. You may not be feeling like you have control over your life. Girl, boy. Oh my goodness. What's up, boo? Oh, Jesus. Be a Tower, because that's what just came out. First of all, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcana in this reading of 9 cards. The majority of these cards, 60%, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50% of the cards are major arcana cards, which means that you really need to be paying close attention to this reading and what's happening here, because your life is being greatly affected, and this message could help tremendously. So let's get into it. All right. So you're being faced with some choices, Aries. We have the Two of Wands in the top row. So this is planning, choices, having two different paths to choose and needing to choose. We also have the Emperor, you, in the reverse. So like I said, feeling like you're out of control, feeling like you don't have the solutions, you don't have the answers, Sway, in reference to the Three of Cups, community, your family, your friends, your options in dating. If this is a love reading for you, I feel like you have many options in dating, but you don't know who to choose. You may not be feeling like yourself when it comes to dating. Like, you may feel suddenly like you don't know what you're doing, even though up until this point, Aries being Aries, y'all so charming and all that. Y'all definitely have the juice, but you may not be feeling that juicy. You may not be feeling that juicy right now, Aries. We also have the Nine of Hazards. And now the Nine of Hazards or Pentacles is independent energy. So I feel like you are definitely single. You may have recently become single because of a third party situation. And this third party situation may be the reason why you are currently in the reverse. The fact that this person would cheat on you, Aries, of all people, like you, the fact that they would cheat on you really has you feeling insecure and unsure about who you are. In the center of the reading, we have the Chariot in the reverse. The Chariot in the reverse indicates a lack of will or a lack of direction. All right. The Chariot typically indicates you taking control of your life and being the driving force behind the direction that your life goes. But you feel like you don't have direction, you don't have solutions, you don't have the answers. Like, you're lost, B. Like, you're feeling really lost. And then right underneath the Three of Cups, we have the Three of Hazards, which is certainly driving home for me that there was a third party situation here. Now, for those of you all that this is not love, this can definitely be work. And you can feel like you were passed up for a situation, or like you were in competition with someone else for a position and they were chosen over you. And it's kind of making you feel like, how? Like, I did everything right. I don't get it. Or maybe you thought you would be like the lead on a project and you're still on the project, but you're just not the lead. Like something like that. But we have the Tower here. So whatever this third party situation was, be it work or a romantic situation, this could even be like a friendship where there's some turbulence because of an outside influence. But there was a Tower here. And I feel like the Tower was not a physical tower. I don't feel like it was like a job loss or a breakup. That part was not the Tower for you, Aries. The Tower was a breaking down of your ego. Whatever the situation is, it definitely humbled you in some way. Because like I said, you just don't understand how you would not be chosen. Like, you're Aries. But we also have the Temperance card here with the Tower. So I feel like with time, we also have the Justice. With time, Aries, with healing, and the way that you're going to get to that healing is learning how to live outside of your ego. Okay? Learning how to be more balanced and more temperate. This, for you, was a necessary lesson, because at the rate that you were going, your ego was going to get you in a lot of trouble. What's happened here is karmic justice. What happened here is cause and effect. Okay, so let's try to clarify a few things. Tell me about the tower for sure. Tell me about the tower. Ace of Wands. So, like I said, this tower was meant to be like a catalyst for change in how you deal with your ego. And it's going to usher in a new beginning for you, okay? So embrace the tower. Learn the lesson that it's trying to teach you. Learn the humility. And then, keep pushing. Keep on pushing. Why is the Three of Cups and Three of Hazards here? Because someone did have options. Seven of Cups. Also, you may have been suffering from like willful ignorance, or the illusion that it was just you and this person, or this illusion that things were not as they truly are in reality. And this tower had to come down to bring you back. Like, hello, Aries. Things are not as they appear in your brain, in your la la land, okay? Come back down to earth and pay attention to what's happening, okay? You cannot escape what is happening. You have to face what is happening, okay, Aries? Why is Aries in the reverse with the Emperor? We have the Knight of Cups. Now, the Knight of Cups can indicate some type of narcissism. Not saying that you are a narcissist, but perhaps, being a little too full of yourself is what got you here. Like I said, being in that ego. Perhaps you were the person who created the third party situation and you thought you were getting away with something, but you weren't. And now you're single. And now you're having to learn the lessons that your ego has brought to the forefront. Okay, and tell me why the Chariot's in the reverse. So with the Chariot in the reverse, we have the Four of Cups. This is apathy and disinterest in life. This situation has fucked you up so much to the point that you're just not even interested in anything anymore. And that's not the way to be, Aries. So go ahead and sulk for a minute if you need to. Better after that, get up and heal the shit, fix the shit, and bring balance back into your life, okay? So for some of you all, this third party situation is about you thinking you were getting away with something, cheating, thinking that you were too suave or whatever to get caught. For some of you all, you were involved in the third party and you were being willfully ignorant about what was happening around you. For others of you all, this is about work and you let your ego make you believe that you would get favor over other people because you're just that guy or you're just that girl, without taking into consideration that there are other people who also want the position that you have and that are willing to work for it and that are not, working out of ego. Okay. So let's just clarify justice too. And then we'll move on. The justice, the cause and effect was the Five of Pentacles. Taking something away from you. The way that the universe is teaching you this lesson is by taking something away from you. Taking your relationship, taking your position, humbling you, putting you in a position of lack. However, I'm not just here to bash you because like I said, you all are my favorite. Let this be a lesson to you, learn from it, and use this situation to turn things around. Temperance, alchemy, all right? The way to heal this is alchemy. All right? Yeah, the situation sucks. Yes, you are being thoroughly humbled by the universe. But what do you learn from it? What can be gained from the situation? How can you grow from the situation? All right? So, you know, that's that. All right, Monology, what messages do we have? What messages do we have for Aries? One more, please. Okay, so the first one that we have says, your hard work is paying off. New Moon in Capricorn. So with this lesson, actually doing the work, understanding what has happened, why it has happened, and internalizing and appreciating the lesson itself is going to help you bring rewards. Your hard work and understanding, your hard work at work, if this is a work situation, even though you didn't get it, the position, or whatever it is that you were trying to get, that doesn't mean that your hard work goes unnoticed, but you have to be more humble. Sometimes it comes down to personality. You may be just as qualified as the person who got it, but perhaps your boss doesn't like how arrogant you walk around. So they gave it to Aaron, who's humble and likable, and everyone agrees with him. He's an agreeable person. Whereas you walk around like your shit don't stink, So sometimes it comes down to that. The next one says, though, prosperity lies ahead. New Moon in Taurus. So whatever this opportunity was that didn't work out, have no fear. There's still prosperity ahead for you. There's still growth and abundance ahead for you. And I believe that's going to come with you learning the lessons of the Tower and having a new passionate beginning. I'm getting like a new lease on life kind of energy. Like, all right, that's fucked up how things went down, but I learned from it. Now I'm ready to fucking, kick ass for the rest of my life. Like, that's the kind of energy that I'm getting from this last row. All right. The last card says, show the world the real you, Aries. All right. Stop hiding behind your ego and all that bravado. And I don't want to say don't hide behind your charm, because I love me some Aries charm, but maybe don't put it on so thick, just put a few little spritzes of charm on every day, don't just be slathering yourself in the charm. All right. But show the world who you really are. Stop hiding behind that ego and that charm and all of that. What do you have to offer when we strip you down? When we strip you down, Aries, what's there? Show us. All right. So let's go ahead and get some rebel messages for you. Rebel, talk nice or don't. I don't care, but please tell Aries what they need to hear. All right, so the very first card says, get the fuck outside and move your ass. Your body is pissed at you. All right, when this card came out, what I saw was a young man in like a gray sweatsuit getting ready to go on a jog, but this jog is meant to like blow off the steam of everything that has happened in the spread. So for some of you all, exercise is like meditation or therapy. You need to do that because your body is pissed at you. It doesn't like the way that it feels right now because of the emotional situation that you're going through. So get out and get some therapy from nature. All right. The next one says, you equals tight ass. Loosen the fuck up. Control freaks don't get laid. Who's more in control than the Aries? Nobody. But maybe loosen up a little bit. Okay. And then finally, you are going through some tough shit. Everyone has their turn. Welcome to yours. Gather your tired ass up and handle it. Okay. The sun will come out tomorrow. All right, but right now deal with this, Okay, let's go ahead and get your advice. What is the advice? Advice for Aries. Okay. And what does the postcard from Spirit for Aries say? All right. Okay, so for the advice, we have the Daughter of Pentacles, which is the Page of Pentacles. This is a card of manifestation, financial windfall. This is also a card of financial planning or just planning for your stability in general. Then we have the Five of Pentacles, which is lack mindset, loss, feeling left out in the cold, and poverty. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune, which is change, new cycles, and the Wheel of Fortune moving in your favor. So what I'm feeling here is that you're definitely needing to come up with a plan to recoup anything that you may have lost in this situation, even if it is not monetary, if it is emotional, or like I said, it was a blow to your ego. So, not saying to rebuild your ego, absolutely not, but rebuild yourself, how your tower. Rebuild how you think, restructure how you think and how you approach life, and don't hold on too much to what you lost, but think about what you stand to gain. How can you grow in the future? How can you be better in the future? Doing these type of things, thinking about these type of things, will cause the Wheel of Fortune to turn in your favor. Moving into this new cycle, you will have a more positive experience than you've been having. Okay, just because you changed and rebuilt the way that you think. Does that make sense? I hope so. All right, so let's go ahead and read your postcard from Spirit. And it says, Dearest you, selfless giving is an elixir so sweet and life-giving and amazing that it should be customary for everyday living. Right now, generosity is being asked of you. Let go of a debt, release an obligation, or do a solid kindness to someone for no other reason than as an exercise of the heart. You will be surprised at how quickly a generous heart is repaid. We know it often doesn't happen in the immediate exchange, so temper your expectation. Know that life is an uncanny way of sending miracles seemingly unrelated to your kindness, yet interconnected in magical ways. The more you act from generosity, the bigger your heart grows, and the more love and abundance you will experience. We also know that someone could be entering your life with a generous offer for you. Take it and trust that you are worthy and deserving of it. You have to receive, not just give. Okay? So perhaps move with more generosity, more of an open heart, and definitely less ego, Aries. But yeah, that's your reading. If this resonates for you, please let me know how in the comments below. Please make sure that you like, share, and subscribe because it really helps out the channel. So you might want to give in that way. Give a subscribe, give a like, you know what I'm saying? But also, until the very next time I read for you all, Aries, I'm wishing you all love and light and everything, right? And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.